No. It's 100%.
Fine, I'll just read this. A steady rain this morning. Showers continuing this afternoon. High of 46. Winds out of the east-southeast, which I still don't get why they do that, at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Rainfall near 1/4 of an inch. And then tonight, thunderstorms and wind early, 33 degrees. So, and then tomorrow, the high of 31, and it's supposed to be windy.
Okay, can I ask you something? Are you taking stats? Are you taking stats?
The class?
Yeah.
No.
Stats 215. No? Okay. See, like I was gonna say, if you're doing stats, you would have been in like probability right now, like I am, and then I would have said, like south by southeast is really just like a quadrant, so it's like the winds are gonna be mostly there, but they might be outside it. It's like a statistical.
All right.
No.
Nate says Jason Smith with number 1, Brian Hoyer with number 20. Don't know.
Funny, Nate, but not gonna happen. If Brian Hoyer gets drafted, I don't know what I'll do. If Brian Hoyer gets drafted, if he gets drafted by anybody, not even like if the Lions draft him, then I think I'll just have to go and shoot somebody. But
All right, so we're done with the NFL now. I'm going to move to NCAA basketball here for the last 20 minutes.
it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Selection Sunday is this weekend, but of course, before the field is announced, conference tournaments are underway this week. And the winner of all these tournaments will get an automatic bid into the March Madness tournament.
What I call a free pass.
Yes, free pass, I guess. So, I don't know, there's been a bunch of teams that have clinched already. I'm going to bring that up in just a few seconds here. If I can find it. And actually we'll go, yeah, here we go, championship week. Come on. Well, whatever, we'll go,
Andy is struggling.
I don't know, I assume that they just have like a page where it'd be like, here's who's in. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that.
I know Cornell's one of the teams that's already punched its ticket.
Yeah,
and so is Gonzaga. Those are the two that I could name right off the top of my head. What's that list that's on the right side of your...
That's like tournament information. Oh, here we go. Automatic bid. Northern Iowa's in out of the American East. Morehead State out of the Ohio Valley. I'm sorry, Northern Iowa's in the Missouri Valley. Ohio Valley is Morehead State. And what else do we got here? Cornell out of the Ivy. They don't have a tournament. They go regular season.
There you go, regular season.
And Radford out of the Big South. Tennessee State out of the Atlantic Sun. And those are the tickets that have been punched already. So, interesting there. Obviously, you know, some teams have pretty much locked up spots. They've, like top 25, basically. And there are still some that are on the bubble.
There's always people on the bubble.
Right. So, Big Ten tournament this week.
Something that people actually care about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This starts on Thursday. And this should be a really good tournament. It's always the last tournament finals of the week.
It's got to drive the selection committee nuts. Because
Especially
they always got to wait for the Big Ten.
Like, what if Indiana
but you know what?
was in the finals?
But, yeah, okay, but, you know...
They had to wait until 5:30.
The probability of having a team that's just going to, you know... The probability of having two teams in the finals that are both going to be in the tournament regardless, it's basically just looking at who's going to get the higher seed.
Right.
So...
Alright, so Big Ten tournament, this weekend, starting on Thursday, and we're going to do our predictions here for the whole tournament. So
do I type these, or you don't type these?
You don't even have to watch the tournament.
No. Listen to what I say.
Oh, I'll type.
Okay.
Start with first game on Thursday at noon is Minnesota and Northwestern, the 8-9 game. Minnesota comes in 21-9, and Northwestern 17-12.
I'm gonna go with the Gophers.
Really?
They've been they've been a very solid team all year. I mean, they lost to Michigan, but
Twice.
yeah, okay. So what? Michigan's the other like dark horse that no one really wants to face, but Minnesota needs to make a run, and Northwestern does not really scare me, so I'm going to go with Minnesota.
All right, I'm going to go with NW.
Okay.
They defeated Michigan State already this year, so
and then Michigan State just destroyed them when they came home.
That's not the point.
Yeah,
The point is they already have a big win against Michigan State. Minnesota, they're kind of falling apart here at the end, and I don't know. That's my prediction. Picking Northwestern. Game 2 on Thursday is the Wolverines taking on the Hawkeyes, Michigan and Iowa. Michigan comes in 19-12 on the regular season. Iowa's 15-16, and this is the 7-10 game.
We'll go with U of M.
All right.
I think Iowa's kind of giving them some problems because they kind of play the same style of ball. They do have a couple more big men than what Michigan does. But I think Manny Harris and the rest of the Michigan guards will light it up for enough threes to get Michigan into round 2 of the tournament.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm also going to take the Wolverines as they're coming in. They're, big win over Minnesota over the weekend, and they were actually down by 12 in that game and won by 3. So great win there. And I like Michigan. I think they're definitely a dark horse contender here.
The good thing is that they're coming in on a hot streak, so it's not like, oh, Michigan was good middle of the season, but then they cooled off, so we're not really sure which one's going to show up. It's more like Michigan's been hot lately, so we're kind of assuming that they're going to keep that on a roll.
All right. And after the Michigan-Iowa game on Thursday, it's the Penn State-Indiana game in the 6-11 game. Penn State.
It's more like the 6 and then the negative infinity game. Penn State, Indiana's only got 6 wins this entire year.
Yep. Indiana comes in 6-24. Penn State coming in at 21-10. And Penn State, they're looking pretty solid so far this year. Lots of good wins. Who do you take?
Penn State.
Yeah, pretty easy game to pick there. Indiana not very good this year. Although in next year and the next couple of years, actually, they will be.
They should be.
Should be like
they should come back.
5.
Yeah.
In the Big Ten.
But if you guys have an opinion on what the Big Ten tournament's going to be like, you guys should call in. We got a phone in here, 616-331-2875. We want to hear your opinion. We still got like 14 minutes left. So,
all right,
whatever.
Go on to the second round on Friday. Michigan State taking on the winner of the Minnesota-Northwestern game. Zach said that Minnesota is going to be in that game, and I said Northwestern is going to be in that game.